Hi, I'll be showing how to use the Quest widget to interact with our Quest system here. So the Quest widget is more designed to interact with this Quest system if you don't want to have to build the Quest system through the Unreal editor. So going through, the world outliner and such, it can get kind of packed and disorganized throughout the scene. So, you don't have to go through all the unnecessary files, all the unnecessary objects, just to get to a certain quest that you want to edit, or a certain, you know, goal or objective that you have to get through. You don't want to have to go through all of them. As well, with adding quests and such, you don't want to have to remember the name of each goal, and have to know which one you're properly clicking on to manipulate this entire quest system. So there's this design of the Quest widget using with the editor utility widgets that I have designed. So to use it, you can go up to Window and go down to Editor Utility Widgets, and then you see a Quest widget pop up. If you don't see this right now, it doesn't show up if you haven't first used the Quest widget. So to find this, if it doesn't pop up there, go to your Content folder, go to Blueprints, go to Quest System, go to Quest Widget, and then you see Quest Widget right here. Right click on that, and then click on Run Editor Utility Widget, and then it pops up. If not, if you ever close out of it once in a while, you can go to Window, Editor Utility Widgets, Quest Widget, and then it should be there. So this is the Quest widget. You have to pull it down a bit. It's quite big, which will be updated throughout the next issues, updated through this. So how to use this crazy Quest widget here. So we have our list of quests. This is all the list of quests in the current level we have. Every single one we have, you can scroll through it, you can click on the one that you want, and such. So what happens when I clicked on the quest 4, you see here is all the quest information pops up. It tells you its name, it tells you the type of quest. So there's a quest, there's a fetch quest, and then you'll also see there are location quests as of right now. And then it will tell you all the list of goals that it has for that specific quest. So yeah, so we have all those. So I'm going to show you how to create a quest. So to create a quest, so we have our scene here. And what we're going to do, it's going to spawn over here. So how we want to create a quest. So here we're going to enter a quest name. So we are going to call this quest Q8 for quest 8. So before you hit the create quest button, you have to tell its type. This type will be based off of many things. It's going to determine which goals will appear at the level, as well as creating a certain goal type, and as well as creating a certain quest type. So we're going to want this to be a location quest. So we're going to hit location as such. As you can see, these are all the locations that are used in this level, all the location goals. So we have quest 8, we have a location type, so we create the quest. You hit create quest button. And then we have quest 8 here at the bottom. So to get everything back to normal, we're going to just kind of click refresh. This will refresh all settings. So I'll also make a certain specific point. If we ever change the name, refresh will not update the name here. But I'll get to that later. So we have quest 8, and as you can tell, it popped up in the scene. It's going to pop at the origin at 0, 0, so that's going to be kind of annoying. So yeah, and we can manipulate it, and we can use however we wish and wherever we want to put that at. So we now have our quest 8 is right here. So I'm going to put it right here, right in the middle as such. So we have quest 8. So now we need to add a goal to the quest. So how are we going to finish this quest? So we have a location quest type. Location quests can only have location goals. So we have to add a location goal. There are currently no goals, as this is all empty, this blank area. So we need to add a location goal. So we're going to click on type location. we have all our location goals here. So which now it depends which location we want to go to. So we're going to just do location 1. So we want to add this to the goal. So we click on here, we click on the location that we want, the specific one, and then we click add goal to quest. And make sure you have your specific one quest that you have selected up here. So make sure that it is selected when you click on it, and double click on it just to make sure. So as you can tell, it also got added into the details panel, and all this information was filled out for you. So we have location 1. Now, so if we start this up and run it, so as we play, we then have our quest. So then we activate quest 8, we go to location 1, and quest 8 is now completed. So let's say we did not want to use this. So just click refresh, so we have all our settings reset. So we click on quest 8 here again. So let's say we don't want this location 1 to be part of this quest. So we click location 1, and we click remove goal. It is now no longer part of it. So if we click on quest 8, we can see now in the details panel, it is no longer there. So that is all set. So let's say we wanted to add, location 2. So we go to location, the type, so we can get all our locations in. We click on location 2, make sure quest 8 is selected, and we hit add goal to quest. So now location 2 is a part of it. So let's say we want location 1 back in there. So we want location 1 and location 2. We have multiple goals for this quest. So we click on location 1, add goal. So now we have multiple quests in there. Now let's say we don't want this again. We click remove goal. So now that is now removed. So that is how you make location, and the same thing is for fetch quest. So if we have, let's do quest 4 here. Quest 4 is a fetch quest type. It can only take, fetch goals. So we click fetch, and now we have fetch 1 and fetch 2 goals. So it already has fetch 2. So we're not going to want to try to re-add that. So as you can tell, there was like a multiple selection. Just if you ever see that, double click, and then it should go away. So we want to add this too. So now fetch 1 and fetch 2 are now part of quest 4. Let's say we want to create a goal now. Hit refresh just to have all our settings back to default. So when we go now, we want to create our own other goal. So we want to create a location goal. Put in the type. So what do we have here? See if we see this double thing, just double click, and then just keep clicking everywhere, and then it will go back to normal. So as we see, we want location. So we're going to create a location 5 goal. So location 5, and then click create goal right here. And then it is not popped up in here. If you don't see that, just click refresh, and then location 5 is now here. So what happened is it is also at this location over here. It pops up at the origin at 0, 0. So we put location 5 here. Now let's say we wanted our quest that we created, quest 8, to have it. So click on location 2, remove it. We want location 5, we add the goal, and then now if we could go in and play, we start running this way. And then my frame rate is kind of low, just because I'm recording. But we activate quest 8, and then location 5 was part of our goal, which is right here. And then we have completed it. So let's say we don't want location 5. I'm just going to click refresh. So let's go to all our location goals. So yeah, let's say, whoops, I don't want it here. So I click location 5 and I click delete goal. It is now deleted. A warning, once you delete, you cannot undo within this Quest widget. You cannot undo. So make sure when you delete something, you want it to be deleted. As we go to Quest 8, Quest 8 no longer holds a reference or has the goal location 5. So now it has no goals. Yeah, so you got to be careful when you delete something. It's going to delete everything from all the specific quests, all from the goals. So let's say you want to change a quest name. So going back to before, what I was talking about is we want to change quest date. I just want to call it back to my quest. So I try to call it my quest. I click update quest name. As you can see, it says my quest right here, but quest 8, it still says quest 8. So that is a bug within the system. So right now, the Quest widget does not like changing names. But if you do want to use it, you can do that. But then now we have to refresh the entire window, which is kind of annoying. But that's just in case if you want to. And now it is called my quest. As you can see, it's all updated. Now let's say you want to change a goal's name. So we want to change it does not allow for you to change goal names at the moment. So you can't change goal names. But let's say you really desperately need to. So if you go into here, got to make sure. So you click on the one that you need in the world panel. So location 1. We want to call it my location. Before you change this, there's one thing that you need to do. It does not allow for the best of the ability to do this, which is kind of annoying. You have to make sure all quests, their goals, does not contain it. So you have to make sure to remove all of them before you change the name. So remove it, which is kind of annoying. So before we change the name, we have to make sure nothing references location 1. This is just a flaw in the system at the moment, but will be updated later. So we want to change location 1. So when you do that, you want to call it my location. You have to do this in the details panel. You cannot do it in the widget. So my location. So that is now set. It will not update over here, even if you click refresh. Oh, actually, if you do click refresh, my bad. So if you click refresh, this will all be updated when you change the name, and such. So that should actually all be updated. And then now we want to add this goal back to my location. It's quite annoying at the moment, but it is just how the system works. It doesn't allow flexibility with like being able to edit anything. So let's say we didn't like my quest. So we want to delete my quest. I'm going to click refresh, and then we want to delete this. So you just click it, and obviously delete quest, and that is no longer within the scene. So yeah, that is how you use the Quest widget. There's a lot to improve on. It's just basic functionality at the moment. So that is what it's going to allow. It doesn't allow like editing stuff at the moment. But thank you very much, and that's it.